Hello, it's Yolanda here from Empowered Parenting. How is everybody doing today? What a glorious day here in Melbourne, and I'm so pleased to be here to support you on our live parenting Q&A, where I am sharing with you a new perspective on how you can be a good parent, or how to assert and how to feel confident in yourself that you are a good parent. Some topics that I would like to share with you, and I'm sure you're already doing this, because it is so key to our parenting journey, to trust in ourselves that yes, we're doing a good job, which is what I'm hoping that this live will do for you. It will give you that confidence that you are doing a good job, and that you are that amazing parent that you are hoping to be. So I am going live onto my group as well, and I'm looking for questions that you will be asking, because this is our live parenting Q&A. So feel free to ask me questions. I am looking at comments coming up. So feel free to come on, guys. I can see some of you jumping on. Thank you for joining. Right up, I want to share with you that if you are here, if you have a curiosity to know how you can be a good parent, spot on. That's it, guys. That makes you a good parent, because what we seek, we find. And you seeking to be a good parent does already give you the big tick that you are a good parent. Otherwise, you would not be here. How exciting is that? Brilliant. All right, guys. So, a few tips I've got for you today. Feel free to ask me questions. I'm looking at the comment section, and I am here to serve you. I'm here to answer your questions. First tip, your one and only role. What do you think that is? You have one role. That's all as a parent. Everything else comes from that role. What do you think that role might be? Looking at comments, guys, ask me, answer me. What do you think that one role is? I'm going to give a few seconds, because I can't wait to hear from you to know what you think that one main major role you have as a parent. So I'm going to answer that question anyways, although I would have loved to see you come through with it, because I'm sure you already know it. And that is your one and only role, no matter how challenging your kids are, how frustrated they make you feel, how angry they make you, how undisciplined they are, and how messy their rooms are, and how much they don't support you. Your only one main role is to love them. That's it. Love them. That's all you need to do as a parent, is to love your child. And you'll say, you know what, I love my child, but they still freaking frustrate me. Through the frustration, as you feeling frustrated, remember, we are empowered parents, which is about emotional resilience and recognizing our emotions. Recognize, as you feel the emotion, choose, how can I love my child through this, and respond from that space. Great tip, guys. Straight up there. First tip on being a good parent is to feel the emotion and choose, how can I love my child through what emotion they are bringing up inside of me. Second tip is to recognize where you are parenting from fear, where your actions, your words towards your child are coming from a fear-based thought, a fear-based belief. Why I say this is because we are, and I've always said, our kids feel our emotions. They are 100% emotions, our kids. If we are parenting from a fear-based thought or a fear-based belief, our kids feel it, and guess what they do? They resist it. They resist our parenting from fear. So when you find yourself uh, parenting your child, or you're finding yourself your child resisting what you're putting out there for them, become curious and say, are there any fears under this? Is there a fear that they will not succeed? That's why I find myself pushing them to keep their rooms clean, or pushing to discipline them, pushing them to do things, because it comes from an energy of fear that my child will not succeed in life. Does it come from a fear that my child will fail? Does it come from a fear that my child will hurt themselves? or a fear that I am not a good parent. If this doesn't happen, if my expectation isn't met, I have a belief that I am not a good parent. So question that, because there's love and fear are two sides of the same coin. We cannot be parenting them from an energy of love, which is what they are open and receptive, because at our core being, we are love, and our parents and our kids feel that. So if they're parenting from that energy, they feel that, they are attracted to that, they are jumping on board to go with you. But if there is fear instead, they are picking that up and responding to that. So become curious, see where that might be the case, and shift the thought, shift the belief. Become curious. Jump onto my masterclass tomorrow, where I will be talking about how to not mess up your kids. Very powerful masterclass. I've got some amazing stuff tuned in for you. Jump on there. I'll put the link in the comment section where you can join us and meet us there. So just looking at, I can see comments coming through. I just want to make sure that I am covering all of these comments. Lovely. Um, Beautiful, guys. Keep bringing your comments in. Yes, that's right, Kate. You love your child. Every parent, majority of the parents out there do love their kids. And what I challenge you is to love them through the challenges, and come back to ask yourself, how can I love them through this? This is difficult. It's bringing up emotions in me. My only thought, my only question is, how can I love them through this? And watch how your energy changes, how your child responds differently to you from an action that comes from this thought. On my workshop tomorrow, I'll be sharing with you my TEAR model. That is my thoughts, emotions, actions, and results model, how you can get new results with your kids as you follow this model, and as you see how this model has unfolded and brought you to where you are today. Make sure you join that masterclass, guys. I'm diving deep in detail here. I'm giving you tips. If you need any more details, that's where you go. Beautiful. My tip number 3 is to recognize that we parents are unconsciously modeling our parents, because what we resist persist. And it's not uncommon for me to find parents who were raised in particular ways that they resisted and they resented, and they made a vow to themselves, my dad was always angry, I will not be an angry dad to my kids. My mom was always anxious, and she was always overprotective, and always tried to uh, curtail my freedom, and I will not do that to my child. And guess what happens? What we resist persists, guys, and we find ourselves saying, oh my God, I always thought I wouldn't do that, and I'm watching myself be the same parent. So where are you unconsciously modeling your parents? Make conscious choices, otherwise we are unconsciously following patterns that no longer serve us. So choosing consciously, making conscious choices about who the parent you are, that you want to be for your child, and observe where you are modeling without even thinking. You just now unconsciously we are modeling our parents, and let's make the unconscious conscious, is what empowered parenting is about. Next tip is understanding the emotions or the energy that you bring to your parenting. What is a label that you have on your child? Is it that your child is lazy? Is it that your child is disrespectful? Observe what is this label, because this label is important information. This label is what determines the energy you bring to your parent as you parent your child. So identify the label and choose a new label that your child will have qualities that you love about them. They are caring, they might be compassionate, they might be empathetic, they might be very giving, very loving. Choose to apply a new label, to override the old label, and approach those challenges with this new label of seeing your child in their greatness. What you magnify, the personality in your child that you magnify amplifies in them. Let me know in the comment section if you're getting value from today. Uh, what are you hearing today that you will be applying in your parenting? I would love to see in the comment section, guys, if you can put that for me, because I want to know how you are receiving what we are doing here today. So share with me what you're getting from today. Share with me what have you learned so far. Share with me if there's anything that you feel you would like for me to elaborate on this topic on how you can be a good parent. My next tip for you is focus on increasing your level of trust and confidence in yourself as a parent. Now, why do I say this? Is because our kids are looking up to us to be their greatest role model. Whether they show it to you or not, you might find that they resist you. You might find that they shut their doors to you. I don't know your scene in your home, but know this, that your child is looking up to you to be their greatest role model. They feel safe and secure being parented by a parent that has high levels of trust in themselves, trust that no matter what, I've got this, trust that even when we go through the challenges, I will not stop until I find a solution. If your child can see that in you, see that in their parent that they've got their back, it is the best gift you can give your child. Just an example that comes to my mind was when my oldest, who is now 20, turning 21 soon, was going through a stage of bad relationships, or a stage of making friendship choices that didn't serve her, making friendship choices where the group of friends would go drinking, and I'd go and pick her up, and I'd see her in this state, and all of my concerns would come up. Having the trust in myself that I've got this child, no matter what she's choosing right now, I've got this, and I'm going to find a way out of this, because I'm not going to give up until then. And that's the energy with which we support them through their challenges. Remember that those challenges that we see in them are challenges for them too, which they are not choosing to see as we resist them. But as we allow them to unfold, and we allow and we hold space for them as they go through their challenges, that's when they feel supported. That's when they work through their own challenges, and we're giving them skills to problem solve, knowing that we've got their back. So I invite you to gain confidence in yourself, trust in yourself that you've got this. And yes, parents, you do have this, and you know that no matter what, you will reach the bottom of it. You will not give up. So really tap into that strength for yourself. And if you can't see that trust and confidence in yourself, question that. Book in a chat, and let me know. I'm going to put a link down there in the comment section on um, how you can figure out where you need to build that trust and confidence in yourself. We're putting the link down there. Book in that chat if that is important to you to gain. You need tips on how to gain greater trust and confidence in yourself as a parent, because that's a beautiful gift you give to your child. That's that confidence you give to your child when you have that in yourself. My last tip for today is that you challenge yourself to see the challenges you face in your parenting as a reflection back for your own personal growth journey. I was speaking to a client just yesterday about frustration and annoyance that was showing up in her child, that how this emotion has always been within her. Her child is activating parts of her own unhealed self, unresolved emotions that she has to, that it would massively benefit her life's journey if she addressed it and shifted the emotion that sat around this belief that has not been resolved. So the frustration, annoyance comes from us, is already within us. Our child only showing up is showing up with their challenges and activating emotions that are undealt within us. if we use this, this is valuable information that we can use to better our own self, to better our own journeys. So see the challenges that you face from your kids, see these emotions of anger, frustration, annoyance, disappointment that you feel as work you can do within your own self, because in any given situation, there are multiple ways in which we can perceive and we can respond to a situation, but we choose situations based on what's going on within us. So I ask you to see the challenges that you face and the emotions that your child brings up within you as opportunities for you, for your own personal growth. Because guess what? Once you've addressed the frustration, annoyance, and you find that your child is applying similar behavior, you will find that you are then capable to respond to your child in new ways. Book a chat with me or jump onto my parenting masterclass that's happening tomorrow to find out how you can work this magic in all your relationships. Yes, we work with parenting, but this works with all relationships because we are the common denominator. Our emotions, the way we react, the frustration we feel, the anger, that's all coming from within us. Our child just showing it to us, just holding up a mirror and saying, you need to work on this, you need to work on this, this is your stuff. So parenting tip to be a good parent is to clear your energy, clear your emotions, and show up for your child as the trusting and confident parent that your child is asking for you to be. Your child is asking you to align to your best self. I have been on this journey because my kids have called this. I have had this new perspective, which has allowed me to enjoy my kids on a whole new level and allow me to enjoy me on a whole new level because of the gifts that they give me. So this is what I ask for you to do, guys. I look forward to seeing you at our on our chat tomorrow, our masterclass that's happening at 12 o'clock. And I am excited to see you then. How to not mess your kids. Book a chat or jump onto our masterclass tomorrow. See you all. Bye.